Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, as you see in the title, is another sketchbook session, this time with mermaids because it is Mermay. I'm super excited to draw some mermaids. I was also sent some acrylic markers to play around with, so we're gonna be having some fun with that. But I also wanted to announce that my shop is opening next week based on this video coming out. So May 12th at 12 p.m. My shop will be opening with 6 new sticker designs. You're able to view them all on my Instagram, so you can follow me there for more updates regarding the sticker shop and new updates to the shop as I add stuff on. I definitely want to make some mermaid stickers hopefully this summer and be able to get them out to you guys. So if any of these mermaid designs are speaking to you and you'd love to see as a sticker, let me know down in the comments. But yeah, let's open our sketchbooks and get to work. I did spend this morning doing like a bunch of torso studies for these mermaids because I just wanted to brush up on anatomy, and I realized it's mainly that main torso and the hands and the arms that you're gonna get most of the expression out of, and obviously the tail, but I just wanted to do some quick anatomy studies so I make sure I know what I'm doing. I haven't like done figure drawing in a couple weeks now, so I'm a bit rusty, but I had fun warming up with these. And yeah, I feel like it's always good to brush up on anatomy before like doing character pieces and like figure pieces. So yeah, and it's always fun because it's just like warming up your hand, getting stuff ready. I also did some like quick mermaid studies in my like main sketchbook. I was just testing out the new markers that were sent to me. So Arrtx sent me both their 30A and 30B set of acrylic markers, and they both contain kind of different colors. So I'm super excited to try these out in my sketchbook. I've already kind of like messed around and did some fiddling with them. So far I've really enjoyed them, and I can't wait to use them to color these mermaids. I already started to like figure things out with the acrylic markers, and I'm really loving the colors that they sent. They sent me a really good selection of colors. So I was just messing around with how like opaque they lay on. Some of the colors do like you need more than one like layer to get the full opacity, but I kind of like the translucency where you can like build up colors. But yeah, I've really enjoyed working with them so far, and these were also like studies for the mermaids. So yeah, just messing with the markers, trying to figure out things I want to do with the mermaids. But yeah, I think I'm set to go, so I'm gonna do some sketches first and then we can start coloring. Obviously, one of the first mermaids I have to draw has to be like some sort of like strawberry themed mermaid. So I definitely want to do like either a shortcake or like a strawberry tart themed mermaid. So let's just start sketching. I think I want to do like 4 mermaids, but we'll see how I'm feeling. Yeah, maybe. I definitely think doing those like anatomy studies this morning is really going to help me with the anatomy of these mermaids, because it's basically just all torso, and I don't plan to make the tails like super scientifically accurate. I mean, mermaids aren't real, but like who am I to say? Maybe they do exist, but I'm not gonna get like super anatomical. Okay, this is the hardest part. I'm just trying to figure out a pose. I made like a Pinterest board last night of different mermaids. So let's just do, I drew like this hand pose this morning. I drew like this more like hand focused pose this morning. I think that would be cute to have. Also, with doing those anatomy studies, I can like reference back to them as I'm doing right now. There was one pose. Okay, the hand doesn't look good in this one, but I like redrew it, but like the hand was kind of like draping or like arching over the face. So I think that would be a nice pose to start off with. For some reason, I can't think of any pose right now, but that's okay. I don't know how I'm gonna fit all of these because I want to be able to get some nice like detail and color variation, especially with those markers, but we'll see. Maybe if I make the tails like super short. Yeah, maybe if I bring the tail up like that, kind of like a standard mermaid pose, then I can have room for like another mermaid on the side here, and then still get in all the detail that I want. Okay, completely changed the pose I was gonna do. I think we're gonna start off with something simple right now and just get a nice pose down so then we can add all the fun stuff on top. So I definitely want, this is going to be like I said like a strawberry, so maybe like a strawberry and cream mermaid or something. So I want like a cute pose. I feel like mermaids are basically all gesture, and like what I mean by gesture is like really like loose, like you want it super fluid. So I want to try and like capture some of that, but I do know I haven't been drawing as much lately, so I might be a little rusty. I've been like doing so much preparation for the shop, so that's been taking up most of my time. But hopefully, if I like these designs enough, I'll offer them. If I like these designs as much, I could possibly turn them into stickers or like use the same ideas and make digital pieces. Because I would personally really like mermaid stickers for like the summer. I feel like that'd be really cute. Also, I definitely want to like do like not just mermaids, all different kinds of mer people, because I think personally I draw more men, which is unfortunate in itself, but still good to have variety. And as I was doing like the anatomy things, I was trying to get more variations of body type. I now realize that I didn't do like any masculine forms, so I'm gonna have to go back and do some. But yeah, I kind of like this pose. It's really simple, nothing too crazy, but I didn't want to start out with something really crazy and get lost in it. But yeah, I feel like the body language of this mermaid is kind of giving off more of like a timid personality, and I feel like with strawberries and cream, it's a very like sweet dessert, not too crazy, because they pair well together. They're not that contrasting. So try and like translate that over into the personality of this mermaid. I also chose mermaids for this video because of the acrylic markers. I really want to do something colorful with the markers that Arrtx sent me. I think I want like the hair to be kind of like the cream part and make it like super like pale and fluffy, and then maybe making the skin like red or like pinkish to be like the strawberry part. And I have to think clothing wise what I want this mermaid to wear. Also, it'd be fun to do freckles because like strawberries, they have the little seeds, so that reminds me of freckles. Get in the hand. For clothing, I think I kind of want to do, I'm trying to think of like what would be like reminiscent of like strawberry and cream. If the skin, I feel like value-wise the skin is going to be darker than the hair, so then maybe the clothing should be lighter than the skin. So I'm thinking something maybe kind of lacy, and maybe like beads being attached to it. You know, strawberry shape. It's almost kind of like heart shape, so maybe Maybe something like that. Maybe not the lace, maybe something more sea reminiscent or flower reminiscent. Maybe like something to do with like strawberry blooms, strawberry flowers. I have no idea. I'm not the best at doing like clothing design, so I might just put it into time lapse so I can like think and try and figure out what I'm doing. Okay, so like the strawberries and cream mermaid is sketched out. I decided to go with like this corset thing. I just thought it'd be like really cute, and then probably like this veil kind of mesh like dress thing coming off of it. That could be like a really cute like pink gradient. So I have this sketched out. I think right next to her, I really want to do like one of you guys sent in a idea for a mushroom mermaid, and I thought that was the cutest thing ever. So I'm just like imagining like those giant mushroom hats, and with the mermaid like peeking out underneath. That'd be really cute. It might go off to the other page, but that's fine. Yeah, something really expressive. And I think the colors for this mermaid will kind of be more like a green brown sort of combination, because I really wanted to complement the pink and red of the mermaid right next to them. So yeah, I just have this fun pose in mind, so it'd be fun to not have like their face completely showing. So I think I kind of want to make it just their nose. That'd be really cute. So I have these two designs so far, and I really like how they look. So I was thinking about just hopping in with the acrylic markers and just experimenting already. I'd like to like fill up the rest of the page with mermaids, but for time's sake, and I know I'm gonna like invest a lot of time in using the markers and figuring out how they work, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and color these. I know I want the strawberry mermaid to be more like pinks, reds, and like maybe like cream colors, while the mushroom mermaid could be like browns, greens, and also a cream, so like they could tie in with each other. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, crack open the acrylic markers, and get to work on these guys. Also, in retrospect, doing those anatomy studies beforehand really helped with doing these. I know this pose is kind of stiff, but as I was doing this one and getting more expressive, I was really thinking back to the studies and how like anatomy works and how the torso turns in space. So that was really helpful. So I really recommend like always studying a bit before doing more figurative work, so you can really really capture the form and just have a lot of fun and not have to worry about getting the anatomy right. Okay, so I definitely want to start off with some more like lighter tones for this mermaid. So I'm gonna grab some of the acrylic markers. There's some really nice pinks in here. I already swatched it in the back of my sketchbook. But yeah, these colors are what I'm thinking for the strawberry mermaid. Also, the other set has some really nice oranges and like pink tones as well. So yeah, so I have these, maybe darker pink, definitely like a cream color, and maybe like a darker pink. I don't know, this Pink is already kind of dark. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so I definitely wanted to make the hair more like the creamy part of like strawberries and cream. I'm just gonna go in with it, kind of like emphasizing the shape, following the contours. The markers do seem to be kind of blending with the pencil I'm using, which is a really interesting effect. I kind of like it. As you can see, like with this lighter color, it's definitely not too opaque. You have to kind of go over a couple times to cover things up, but I kind of like the translucent opacity that it's giving off right now because it allows for like the lines to come through, which is what I want. But if you're looking for the opacity, it definitely needs to be layered on top quite a couple times. And I also noticed with these markers that it dries differently from how it looks applied, which is like standard with any sort of acrylic medium typically. Like even with my acrylic paints, the way it dries is different from the way it looks when you're putting it on. So I'm gonna let that sit and see how it works. And then I said I wanted to make the skin kind of pink. So I'm gonna swatch this off to the side. It's definitely sort of a cooler pink. And the hair already got darker than I wanted to, but that's just because I just really wanted to like use the marker and fill in. But they also gave me a white. So let's see how that applies. See if I can lighten some of this. It's definitely a cool white. I was using it on one of these warm, I think this one, and it didn't show up too well. And it's very cool, like cold, like a cold white. It's not like a warm white. But I don't know, on this one it seems to be going on pretty well. We'll see how it looks when it dries. But yeah, I'm just trying to lighten everything up. I'm also trying to think of maybe a background wash I could use on these, like a really light blue to kind of make them pop more, but I don't want to overwork it because I definitely do feel like these will be like mainly sketches for like future sticker ideas or future illustrations, especially since it's in my sketchbook. I don't know how far I want to get with these, but I wonder if I just do a whole layer of this light pink. I also realized when I was working with them earlier, if it's still wet, you can kind of blend the colors together. It does affect like the nib of the brush. Also with these, it's not like the Posca where it's like the typical like nub thing that's on. This has like a brush nib, so it's really nice in getting those fine details. But I noticed that like if you work pretty fast, you're able to like blend the markers together. Like I did this mermaid down here and I kind of got some blending going with the colors. So see if I could do that with these. I like how this pink is looking. I'll definitely need to go back and darken some of the lines as they get lost underneath the marker. But so far, I really like the effect. Let's see how this pink looks. It's more like a brown sort of pink. About this pink. That's more like a peach. Let's see if I can get in like some blush in this. Maybe if I just layer it on top. Yeah, I don't really like that. Definitely want to get like a darker pink. Yeah, there we go. Do some blush. And since it's still wet, I can grab the previous tone and kind of try and blend it out a bit. Yeah, so I was kind of like able to blend that cheek more, which is really cool. Definitely see if I can bump up the opacity by doing more layers. Also with these markers, I think you can do it on multi-surfaces, I believe. So it'd be cool to like do some like clay pieces and then test these out on them. Okay, I definitely want to like line the hair with this pink. I really love it. Or at least do like a bit of a shadow. Let's see how that looks. Okay, yeah, I really like that. So as I said before, the white completely dried on this and it's not that opaque. So I'm gonna try and work around it. Okay, for the corset, I think I want to make it, I think I said originally I'd make it lighter than the skin, but the skin is already kind of like a solid color that I don't really want to change. I like how it looks, so I guess we're gonna go with like darker pinks. So I think these would be good. There's also like this purple color. Let's swatch it real quick. Yeah, I really like that. I want to see if there's a way I can incorporate it. Maybe the eyes could be a lot darker. Yeah, the brush nib really allows you to get details in, which I really like. I'm trying to figure out a way how I can incorporate this more. There's like a pin in her hair, but I'd like to make that more like a pink. It's more like magenta. The corset this pink color. Maybe I should go all the way in with a red. Yeah, let's do it. Let's see. Cause it's kind of more like bubblegum right now than strawberry. So I want it to read as like strawberries and cream, or at least mainly strawberry. So I think I want to emphasize the hair a bit more, add more dimension. Let's see. There's like these paler, there's like these darker yellows in one of the sets. Ooh, that could work. Yeah, that brings a bit more dimension to the hair. I really like that. Also, working with these markers, it doesn't like, I'm just using, I think this is like standard like drawing paper. It's anything like heavy duty, but it doesn't like rip up the paper sometimes. With other paint markers, like you kind of, if you layer it too much, it gets like kind of pilly and like you get bits of paper that start to stick up, but these are not doing that, which is really nice. Right. See if I can make like a highlight on this. Definitely experimenting with like doing light on dark with these markers and seeing how well that works. It looks good now, but it's interesting to see how it looks when it'll dry. I'm trying to figure out what color the cloth underneath the corset should be. Maybe this pink. I think I'll go in afterwards with either a pen or my red pencil to try and get more of the lines back in there. So for like the kind of veil see-through part, I'm doing like this peachy pink that I didn't want to use earlier, and I really love how it's looking. I think I'm just gonna like carve out wherever I want the color to be, and then maybe just layer on top like what the tail color is gonna be and all that stuff. But yeah, I really love this color, and it's laying on pretty opaquely compared to the other lighter colors. Yeah, I really love this peach color. It looks really cute. Oh my gosh. Now I have to figure out what the tail is going to be. I think I'm going to make it the same color as the corset. I feel like that would kind of tie everything together. So it was like this hot pink color and then the red. Yeah, so I want to try and like blend stuff out with the skin color. Kind of have to work fast, but I really think that would look cute. And if it doesn't blend all the way, then like adding scales just going up the torso. I think it'd be fun to have the color transition into that red near like the fin. Yeah, so like right about here, making it more of that red color. Yeah, just like that. Yeah, that looks so cute. Oh my gosh. And kind of have like dots of the scales coming out further for like textural variety. Yeah, that's perfect. Oh my gosh. And then I kind of want it to blend out to that peach, which is going to be a bit of a stretch. I think I'll need like an in-between color. So I think something still not fully blended into that red. I have like 2 markers in my hand. Yeah, then we could do the dots of the scales to show the transitioning. Yeah, okay, that's really fun. It's really fun colors. I really like that. Okay, now I kind of want to take a colored pencil and do some of the details and kind of clear things up. I'm thinking maybe like a dark purple or magenta. Maybe like this one, process red. Sharpen it up a bit. Yeah, I really like how it pairs with the acrylic markers. And with these markers, after applying it, you can still draw on top. But yeah, as I was working on this, I just really love the colors of the markers that they sent me. They're really nice. Okay, before I spend like too much time putting the details into this one, I think I want to move on to the next mermaid. So this guy is going to be kind of like green, brown, all those colors. There's like this kind of like mustardy yellow. I want to swatch real quick. Yeah, it's kind of like this green yellow color. I feel like that would be a really cool like skin color possibly. Yeah, let's just go for it. This one's definitely very opaque. It's covering up a lot of the lines, which is fine. Yeah, I really love this green yellow color. It's almost like Shrek-ish, like ogre-y, which I love. Like holding all these like baggages, I feel like he'd be like a merchant or something like that. So I have to figure out what those things are before I get down to coloring those. But yeah, I really love these brush tips. They're really nice for getting into tight spaces. I don't know how I'm going to do the mushroom cap. I think I'm just going to do a bunch of lines coming out and also fix a bit of the drawing. Also with these acrylic markers, you don't have to shake them at all. You can just go right in and start painting, which is really useful, not having to do the whole shake thing, like with Posca. Okay, so voiceover Shay here. I had a lot of fun drawing these mermaids and using the paint markers. I definitely see these as like potential like sticker designs, and also incorporating these acrylic markers into my future sketches. I feel like they're really good for just like getting flat color down and thinking about color relationships and figuring out color schemes for specific characters. I definitely feel like I could have been more expressive with the strawberries and cream mermaid. The pose seems kind of stiff, but I feel like I was really starting to reach my stride with the mushroom mermaid. So just another thing to learn. I think this session was a little bit more difficult for me because I had gone a couple days without drawing due to like shop preparation, getting stickers designed, doing a lot of like non-art stuff or art adjacent things. And I felt like I was kind of losing a bit of steam with drawing. Like I hadn't been like doodling in my mini sketchbook or filling out sketchbook pages as regularly. So definitely need to get back on that and try and keep a balance between doing shop stuff once that opens, along with like keeping up my own art portfolio and own art practice. I feel like keeping that momentum keeps me from like falling into like a quote unquote like art block or just like losing creativity, because I feel like even if I'm just like doodling a little bit, it helps to like stave off that creative block or feeling like I've forgotten how to draw. So definitely want to keep up that skill, and I feel like doing these mermaids has really inspired me to like make more mermaids and to like get more into like my own characters. So I'm hoping to spend some days this week, the time of this recording, to get back into like the things that I'm excited to draw and just have fun with that. Kind of give myself a break from doing like more business side things. But yeah, just like give myself a break before like bigger things happen, like the shop launch. So yeah, I had a lot of fun with these. I definitely have more ideas regarding like mermaid specifically for Mermay. I don't know if I'm gonna do the whole challenge. I don't think I'll have time, but I still have like a lot of ideas, and you guys gave me a lot of good ideas over on Instagram. So I definitely want to faster sketches of those ideas, like a French toast mermaid. That'd be super fun. I was thinking like a coffee mermaid, because I've seen people draw like mermaids in little coffee cups. So I thought that was really cute, and I'd love to like take my own spin on that. But yeah, there's just so much there's so much room for like creativity, and there's so much potential to just go crazy with like different mermaid designs. And I also feel like the spring, summer like vibes are more like inspiring to me creatively. I mean, I don't enjoy like the heat and like the allergy season, but like the colors and the brightness are definitely more up my alley color-wise. So but yeah, I'm just finishing up this mushroom dude. I think I really like the greens that I was using, but I definitely feel like I could have done more with his design. I felt like it was kind of simple, and I felt like I could have put more like interesting things that he was carrying, but it's definitely a good preliminary sketch or like preliminary design for something in the future. So yeah, that's the finished sketchbook page. I had a lot of fun sketching these mermaids, along with using the acrylic markers that were gifted to me by Arrtx. Thank you so much again, Arrtx, for sending me those markers. I could see myself using them a lot in the future, especially in my sketchbook. So definitely want to do more mermaids. I have more ideas, and you guys gave me a ton of great ideas over on Instagram. So you can follow me on there if you want to participate in more of my polling and see more of my sketches, and also keep up to date with my shop launch next week, which I'm super excited for as well. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a good day and a good weekend ahead of you, and yeah, keep on drawing, and I'll see you next week. Bye.